By mid July 1984, Alton Coleman and Deborah Brown were among the most wanted fugitives in the country. In an unusual move, the FBI added them as the so called 11th man on their 10 most wanted list. Their faces were everywhere, and across the Midwest, fear was spreading. On July 19th, 1984, investigators would make another devastating discovery. The body of 15-year-old Tani Story was found inside a vacant apartment building in Cincinnati. Her body was badly decomposed. Investigators believe she had been strangled the same day she went missing, but due to the conditions of her remains, it was also undetermined if she had been sexually assaulted. That same day, in a separate discovery, the body of 79-year-old Eugene Scott was found in a ditch just outside Indianapolis, Indiana. It was his birthday. He had suffered from GSWs and had been stabbed. Coleman and Brown had taken his car and fled, but by then, their time was running out. On July 20th, 1984, the two surfaced in Evanston, Illinois. An old classmate of Alton Coleman's would recognize him and contact police. Officers moved in quickly. They located the pair in a nearby park where they pretended to be different people. After weeks of violence across multiple states, their spree was finally over. But the case was far from simple. With victims in Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, multiple jurisdictions were involved. Ultimately, prosecutors focused on Ohio, where the death penalty was in place and most of the serious crimes had occurred. Alton Coleman maintained his innocence throughout his trials, and at times even chose to represent himself. In the end, he was sentenced to death 4 times and received multiple life sentences. For nearly 2 decades, his case moved through the courts, eventually reaching the Supreme Court of the United States. Each time, his convictions were upheld. On April 26, 2002, Alton Coleman was executed in Ohio. His final words were, "The Lord is my shepherd," which he repeated. Deborah Brown also received 2 death sentences in Ohio. But in 1998, in a controversial decision, the governor of Ohio commuted her sentence to life in prison without the possibility of parole, citing her intellectual disabilities. The victims' families were not notified of the decision. Some has since spoken out, saying they felt justice was taken from them. Today, Deborah Brown is 63 years old and remains incarcerated in Dayton, Ohio. A living reminder of a violent and tragic summer that left multiple families forever changed. Stay safe out there, be aware of your surroundings, and I'll catch you in the next case file.